Good morning, my friends, and welcome back to Paradise. The forecast today is calling for survivalist zombies on nightmare speed, 200% block damage, and we're going to see feral hordes. That's feral sense on with frequent wandering hordes. Whether or not those wandering hordes hit us or not is a roll of the dice, though. So the industry in the workshop here is rolling. I'm working on cement mix, we're working on gunpowder, we're working on food, and the forges are rolling, but we are going to need much more stone. And you know what? We're not going to be able to get that stone out of here because I have solved the mystery here. There was a transmission over the radio. I had posed the question, what the heck is going on here? Why are the zombies getting stuck and tunneling? And the answer is they're falling down here during horde night, and it looks as though they didn't want to walk their way out. They peeled off this like edge of the ramp that we had made for them, so I don't think they could actually make their way out. And so the next best thing is to tunnel a way out. And so we have seen that happen on a couple of occasions. So I'm going to roll in here a little bit and see if I can make it all the way to the end. Not quite. Almost, though. Just make the hole a little bit deeper. And I've got 200 or 100 topsoil here to fill this in with. Just a matter of digging my way all the way down here and finding out what the problem is and what needs to be done to fix it. No guarantees it's going to remain fixed forever, but I'll do the best I can here. And then after we finish this part off, I'm going to have to put some kind of a rooftop on the mine so that the zombies won't spawn down there, they won't fall down there, and hopefully they won't make this big old mess here ever again. Okay, so that project is done. All I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this topsoil and I'm going to just, is this? I don't know why that's pink like that, but basically, yeah, we're just going to make like a rooftop that goes over this entire thing. We're never going to speak of this again. We're going to pretend that this mine is not even here. You know, I guess I thought that was far enough away because obviously it's an issue if you have a mine that's too close to your base. I just figured that this was going to be far enough, but in hindsight, probably should have just made the mine over here somewhere, just a general purpose stone and clay soil mine, and just done it over here for safety. In the future, I'll definitely be more careful about that. In fact, I probably should have just like carved a hole into this hill over here and done all my mining over there and just not even had to worry about it anymore. Okay, I'm crafting some more topsoil shapes. Oh, let's get a rock buster while we're heading out to do some mining, so that I can finish that project over there, but it's going to take a little while. So in the meantime, let's head over and see if we can get some resources. We'll bring some rock busters and we'll bring some blackstrap coffee because I get a bonus to the ore that I harvest if I have both of those going at the same time. And there's another mine that's just over here that I am pretty sure is far enough away. Just careful not to drive the bike into it because it's right here somewhere, and I never mark my mines. Questionable whether I should, but no, because I know where my mines are. If there were other survivors around here, I might be a little bit more courteous to them. But yeah, look, we've got some iron here. We need that. We've got some, I think this is turning into a bit of a glory hole down here with coal and wasn't there some nitrate? Oh no, I guess it was coal and iron. Well, anyway, let's figure out what else might be down here. Oh, that's the other thing. We need a lot of stone because I've already made up all the cement and all the concrete mix that I can make. And, we're just gonna need a ton more for all the base projects that we have. We don't have to worry about screamers as much today. That's just like the regular screamer density, but I'm gonna be careful and just sneak down, just crouch down while I'm mining here, make a little bit less noise, and hopefully we won't have to deal with any significant issues on the screamer horde front. All right, and that is just about going to do it right there. My candy just ran out. I don't think the candy was really helping me in the stone harvesting department. I think it's just for ore. But honestly, it's been so long since I tested it that I can't remember. But all the same, I'm done. We're good to go. We have plenty of iron, plenty of coal. We're still going to need lead and nitrate. We can get that some other time. Let's get back to the base and get back to work over here. I don't think we're going to have time to go out and loot today. And if we do, it's just going to be something quick and easy right in Dyersville here. Okay, so the first thing we need to start working on is the pit. So there's something that I actually wanted to try here. I noticed that all of the electric fences that were in here have exploded, and it's really not surprising because there were a lot of cops that blew up here the other night, and I think that's what must have destroyed all of those fences, which I thought the baluster rail was going to protect them, but it doesn't appear to be the case. So let's try something different here. I'm not sure if it's one of those cases of it doesn't matter what you put here, it's gonna break anyway when cops explode, or if we just need to find the right, thing to put here. So we're gonna knock those off for now, and I'm gonna head up and see if I can craft myself some jail doors. Oh geez, that's a lot of steel, isn't it? All right, well, let's start working on it. Oh jeez, and if this doesn't work, it's gonna be a waste of 80 steel. I think it's worth a try. Worst case scenario, the electric fences are just going to break the same way that they've already broken, and in which case, I'll just give up at that point, quite honestly. And the other thing that I would like to do is, I guess I'll do it. I'm gonna get in here and see if I can dig out some spaces here so that we can, you know, not have exposed dirt. It just bothers me. It's just a matter of squeaking my shovel in here so that I can get this dirt out of here. Okay, so I got all of the electric fences back in, and I did the same thing over here on this side. And now what we can do is we can continue with this new system that we're using to put these railings all along here. And in this plane right here, we're gonna put those jail doors on their side. So it'll look like, you know, the wire can go through the jail door. That's why I don't want to use a regular door. And it'll also, so I can like open the door if I need to reconnect things and replace some of the fences. All right, so I'll go as far as I can with the shapes that I have, and then we'll have to check up and see if the jail doors are done by the time I'm finished. And I think once we get this pit thing done, and then we go upstairs and we do the catwalk thing on the outside that I've been talking about since forever, I could probably call up the painter and have them come in tonight so that we have, or, you know, we'll probably go out and do some questing tomorrow, have the painters in here while we're away, and get this place all tidied up once and for all. Okay, I just got everything hooked up. All the fences are plugged in. The blades are plugged in. Just gonna do a quick test here, and everything's spinning, so hopefully everything is hooked up properly. The topsoil is ready, so we're out here at the pit that never was and shall never be mentioned again. Unless something bad happens. And we're just gonna cover this up once and for all. Get rid of it. Don't need it. Don't want it. And certainly don't want the zombies down here anymore. We'll just have what appears to be a very nicely mown patch of grass, or a patch of no grass. And I said there a couple of days ago that something that I wanted to do is replace these 3 blocks. And essentially what we're doing is we're copying this shape here, and we'll copy the rotation as well, so that we have that nice, like, little pole that comes out of the middle of it to connect up perfectly with the centered electric fence post. This had to happen. I'm not going to end up covering these up because I think the hatches would be kind of an eyesore, I guess. And if I'm always looking down into that little slot there, I want to see a nice clean connection. Now that we have an abundance of shapes, I'm going to do the steel, I don't know what we're calling this, just the aesthetic touch that we're doing right here. I'm going to do that all the way around the base. Didn't want to use steel down here because it's just going to be continuously taking tons of damage. I don't care if these blocks break to some degree. I just don't want to have to sink in 300 steel every day to keep that stuff maintained. But out here, I don't think the stuff out here is going to really take much damage, so we can use up these nice steel shapes that we got. I can't really think of anywhere else to put them. I mean, the only other blocks that I insist on being steel are some of the things that we've already done, like these poles here and maybe some of these shapes up front. But otherwise, you know, I like to be pretty sparing in where I use steel, because it is a tremendous resource sink if you have to go around and repair 100 steel blocks every night. Basically, I'm thinking something like that, kind of all the way around. Well, I'll figure something out here. Just give me a couple of minutes to test things out and see what I can come up with. Something that looks good, but something that also kind of flushes up. I got it. Let's commit to it. It's gonna look like a big saw blade going all the way down the base. Moving on to the other 2 sides, and then we got the inside. All right, well, there you have it. I just did the whole thing. It's not perfect, and I did miss a couple shapes here. Let me just fix that before we move on. But I think it looks okay. We'll see how it looks when we get it all painted up. Some kind of a contrasting paint scheme here might just make the difference. So the final project for today is going to be finally getting the little catwalk here. I've wanted a catwalk here since day 1. I was afraid to do it because of some zombie pathing issues, but now that we've solved that with the plate doubles over here, let's see if we can get a nice little system going out here. Just a matter of, I'm trying to space things out properly because I'm going to put these support brackets in, and I want them to be kind of evenly distributed, and I think I found the system that we can use for that. And then I'm just copying the shapes that we used for the front balcony that we created there weeks ago. And then from the top, I don't think we have to do anything overly complicated. We'll use the same railings that we're using downstairs. And whoops, I just heard the power shut off, which means we most likely ran out of gasoline. But yeah, just a nice little narrow walkway here, I think will be just fine. You know, a couple nights in a row now, spiders have wound up on the, the regular cubes that I left out here and carved their way through the main door last night. So hopefully this railing will deflect them moving forward. Repeating the same thing on the other side should be a little bit faster now. Don't have to do the measurements or anything. Getting a little bit late, but we have plenty of time. Okay, I believe the last phase of our little construction project today, more like huge construction project, is to see if we can get these jail doors. Ow! Yeah, those are in and working. Good to know. Okay, so we should be able to take these jail doors and do a little bit of a fancy rotation on them. We want the hinges facing up, I think. What's going on here? What am I doing? There, that's the one right there. We want it to open upward, so put that in. Right. Yes, and then, yep, the wires go cleanly through the bars. And I think that'll work out just fine. Although, yeah, don't I have other color options here? I guess it's a little late for that. We're gonna go with white. And the second one can go right there. Okay, so we have easy access and hopefully, I don't know, we'll see. If it's a door, is it going to behave differently than a block? Is it gonna offer added protection to the electric fences in behind there? I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. It shouldn't take but one night to learn. Oh, here we go again. Geez, gotta find the right rotation. 1 and 2. Good deal. Now, we do have like one more kind of, I guess you call it a block plane, where we could put some more of these fences in. I kind of just ran out of shapes, so I didn't do that, but perhaps in the future we can kind of raise up these so that they are flush with the top of the pit. Perhaps a project for tomorrow. I did end up putting those 3D trussing blocks in there the other night, and I would like to see, actually, what does that look like from the inside? Because I'm hoping that just by replacing those with a shoot-through type of a block, that will do a little bit less damage on Horde Night, because a lot of the damage was just collateral damage. By the way, I have not seen a zombie all day long. We didn't get any wandering hordes or screamers. It's almost like something is wrong. Is something wrong? That is very unusual. I don't see anybody today. Not a single zombie. I've seen some animals, but yeah, that's very weird. Kind of eerie, but I'm really not complaining because sometimes you just want to get some work done, right? Okay, we only have a couple of hours, 1900, so we have like 3 hours to go before the horde. Let's, in the time that's remaining, since I can't really think of anything else to do right now, let's go do just a little bit of mining. Nothing significant, but I do need some lead. Lead to make bullets, and bullets to make probably AP762. We have a ton of ammunition, but now it's time to start looking into the specialty ammunition. Now, we did test out, if I just do shotgun, yeah, we did test out the explosive fragmentation slug, but that was on a headshot only day, so I want to retest that sometime soon. We also have flechette darts, which are like metal spikes that are packed into a shotgun shell, and then we have these super penetrator slugs, which have a steel core, it looks like, so those might be interesting to use, especially with our penetrator perk, which, by the way, we should have some skill points. Let's just do it. Max out demolitions expert. That way we can get more out of the pipe bombs and grenades. Okay, let's go do some mining. I don't believe that we have very far to go. I think just at the top of this hill here on this ridgeline somewhere is my lead mine. Yeah, it should be right here somewhere. Oh, I hear a zombie. Yes. Oh, Tommy. I thought I was all alone. And I'm alone again. Where's my lead? Oh, there it is. I found it. My lead mine. Good. Okay, just get as much of this as I can in the couple hours that I have. All right, I think that'll just about do it. We just got just over 1 stack of lead. Seems kind of hard to mine lead. Oh well. All right, let's head home. Oh boy. Yes, the zombies, they're awake. I think they took a day off, right? Where the heck have you guys been all day? Nightmare speed, and yet all of you have just been loafing around somewhere else, bothering one of the traders perhaps. Okay, well, they don't feel too tough today, and we'll be able to spin up all of the traps tonight. Let's just lock the ammo on this so they don't forget to do that. And yeah, we'll have all traps running all at once today. See how many zombies we can kill. What do you think that we should do with the farm? I mean, I haven't done any farming yet, really, other than just planting a couple of seeds that I've found along the way. But now that we have the Engev, like, or not the Engev. Oh, we have a couple of new weapons, actually, that are like assault rifles. Yeah, the Ameli and the SOC Mark 1. Psycho 9. So we might actually put some points into fortitude is what I'm trying to say, which means we could put some points into farming, which means we would need to build ourselves a nice dedicated farm. But let me know what your thoughts are on that. Is that going to be just a waste of time, or would you like to see some kind of a fancy farming build set up here? Maybe on the rooftop? No, because then birds. Well, anyway, let me know what you think. Man, things are looking very nice and cozy in here now. The whole base is pretty much done. I've never felt better about things. Let's just hope that it holds up through the night. I'd say now it's time to lock and load because the horde, it's almost upon us. Oh yeah, the zombies are feeling extra soft today. They don't have very good X factors for horde night at least, like headshots only, and we're only on survivalist difficulty right now. Pit appears to be working just fine as intended. You know what though? I forgot to turn all the traps on. Give me a second, get everything spun up. There we go, we're in business now, man. We got a lot of cops here though, so I'm expecting some of them to blow up where we don't want them to blow up and end up probably ruining a whole bunch of stuff. But hey, we gotta test things out. We gotta find out what our weaknesses are and address them day after day. That's kind of the name of the game here now. Okay, first test here. We're gonna use explosives. We've got the right perks for it now. We've got the bombs. We got the bomb bay doors. Let it rip. I love it, man. So I'm doing 2 unlit pipe bombs, 1 lit pipe bomb, drop them off, and it looks like, I don't know if that's the best way to do it. Maybe I'm gonna like drop a couple in and then let them fall where they may, and then like light one, and I don't know. Just do it every different way. Whatever way you do it, I think it's gonna work. Things are going quite well up here at the front, especially with my penetrating shaft skill, because I can just hit so many zombies at once. Don't have to worry about the headshots anymore. Knock them down. Whoop, top. Do not let him spit. No spitting. Get the guillotine out. And between the guillotine and the Ameli and everything that we have, we are so OP right now. This sniper rifle even is just crazy effective. I did put a silencer on it. We'll have to go and see if that's going to be helpful when we're out in POIs and such, since we never really got into archery. And we are in a situation now. I can hear some of the oh, we got a rad there. It's our first one of the night. I think we do have a situation where some of the stuff has become broken already. Let's just, yep, that one was broken. Fix it. And it's the outside ones that get used the most. So yeah, fix those up. And actually, while I'm at it, why don't we head downstairs onto the catwalk and see if we can fix up the blade traps. I'm sure they're getting to the point where they could use a quick repair. So open the hatch, jump down in, and oh, they're not doing too bad. I don't have any steel on me anyway. I think the robots have used it all. Am I working on steel in here? Not really. Here, cancel the forged iron. Start working on steel. Oh man, these hordes are getting quite vicious. I think the max alive right now, it's got to be in the 40s, maybe 50s. We got a lot of zombies here. They're all spread out, which is kind of what you want. I think I like having the zombies kind of run a course to get to me, and then when they kind of fall down, they have to recycle. Give them a long way to walk. Tire them out a little bit. I just conducted some fresh repairs there out front, and oh yeah, man, look at the pile of bodies sitting out there. Those blade traps are working real well tonight, along with the electric fences. Look at how these zombies get tangled up down in like the mesh that we made down in the pit there for them. Oh, it's brutal. I mean, the fact that they're a zombie is unlucky enough, but to be a zombie near me, it doesn't get any worse than that. The uneventful night here so far, I guess. It's just a pretty routine horde, and not a lot of cops, no demos yet. Just got birds and dogs and a couple of rads, and otherwise, I think I'm just gonna grind through this horde and we'll kind of assess the damage tomorrow morning. Okay, just turned morning. Uneventful. for the most part. Had a couple of annoying birds that got trapped in some weird places. I had to take care of them, but otherwise, nothing unexpected here. Okay, and here's the part where things get a little bit concerning because I can hear some zombies banging on some stuff somewhere. I don't know where they are. Hopefully they're just not underground. Anywhere but underground, please. Let's just get out on ground level, and a couple of deer hanging out on the not pit over here. Oh, are they in the pit? They're probably in the pit and they have no arms, so they can't make their... Oh! What are you guys doing over there anyway? Oh, geez. I was thinking that electric fence would have caught him. I'm not sure why it didn't. All right, I gotta spin everything down and we gotta head in there and see what happens. Maybe they took out the ladder and that's what happened. Off, and off, please. What are you guys doing? Oh. I don't have an answer for what's going on here. But regardless, you guys need to stop it. You can grumble all you want. Not gonna do you any good, buddy. Okay, let's start scooping up at least the blue loot bags before they start disappearing on us. And then I'll go inside and I'll pop everything into storages. Look at the abundance of loot bags that just are out here where all the zombies were getting chopped up. Oh, yeah, the birds. The birds are getting stuck in there, which is concerning because I have an ammo box in there and I don't want that to be destroyed. So I'll have to get that replaced. I don't even know if that was replaced to begin with. Did I just neglect to ever do anything with that or what? Oh, I just got a vehicle adventure magazine, which is gonna be our 100th, which means we'll be able to make the gyrocopter today. Okay, last loot bag right down here. I think it's really annoying that I can't reach through these railings here to pick up a loot bag or to do anything else, but it is what it is. Hey, all of the fences are still intact. They probably need to be repaired. I'll see if the robots will do that over the course of the day, but preliminary reports indicate that this could potentially work, although actually I'm not even... No, okay, that was a poor test because we didn't even use this lane last night, and I think only 1 or 2 cops blew up by the sound of it, so... Well, I do prefer to use the middle lane anyway. Maybe that'll just be our doctrine. We start in the middle lane, we minimize damage to the side walls and therefore the electric fences, and then if we run them in the middle... They seem to kind of split 50-50 between each side, whereas if we run them on one side, they're just going to preferentially go through one set of blade traps. All right, well, great success. Once again, we have defeated the Horde. We didn't kill them all off. I don't know, the days of killing them all off might be well behind us. Let's just start scooping stuff up and going through all the loot. Got a shotgun weekly there, and more importantly, we have a vehicle adventure there that is up to 100. I think that's the second skill now that we've completely maxed out, that and the Forge Ahead set. And at this point, just read everything else. I don't have time to go to the trader and sell all that crap. Okay, well, let's get the inventory organized, and since the base is in ship-shape condition, I would say, we just have to replace this one plate. They always knock out that front plate there. Let's make a plan then to do a tier 5 quest today. We have... Let's see, down here in the wasteland we have... Okay, that's not the stand tower, that is the 2-bit tower. We have Higashi Tower, and I think that's the Shotgun Messiah shooting range. If not, that's the Shamway factory. So take your pick on which one of those you want to do. And we have a couple of tier 4 quest rewards to pick up from Joel anyway. And we'll have to go check his inventory as well. See if he'll sell us another solar cell for another claim repair block. So I'll start getting organized for that. And while we're gone, I will call the painters up and have them come in and paint the base. But anyway, thank you very much for joining me on my adventure today. And I will see you hopefully in the next one. Hey everyone, I just wanted to say thank you for watching, for leaving a like, but most of all, thank you to the long list of amazing supporters that you see right here. I hope this episode has earned your subscription, and I can't wait to show you the next one. Best wishes to all, and goodbye.